Hey everyone, Teo here. Today I have a Japanese anime background art book to show you. I don't know how to read Japanese, so let me just flip to show you the English title. So this is the Takabatake Satoshi Precision Background Art Book, and this is in paperback format, and there are 216 pages. So this art book was published in 2020. And it collects the artworks that this guy, Takabatake Satoshi, has created for all the anime titles that he has worked with, including Akira from decades ago. So this guy is into precision background art. So this guy can draw like details, buildings with incredible details. So I don't even know if this is a 3D model or if it's hand-drawn art. It looks like 3D, and it mentions this software, 3D CG. So this is an artwork created for Metropolis, and this is incredibly detailed. And this looks like 3D art. So this is definitely 3D art. And in this book, you will see a mix of hand-drawn and 3D background art from Takabatake Satoshi. And I'm going to refer to this guy as TS because his name is just too long for me to pronounce repeatedly. Anyway, regardless of how the artworks were created, whether it's hand-drawn or modeled in 3D, you know that it took a lot of time to draw something, to create something like this. And these are some artworks, background artworks from Steam Boy. I'm going to list the titles, the anime titles that are featured in this book on the screen somewhere, if I can find out how to convert the Japanese name to English. Wow, these are really detailed. The perspective looks amazing. Looks very accurate to me. And the precision is, wow, it's really amazing. So if you like background art, if you like architecture, if you like sci-fi, Japanese anime, or if you love all the anime titles that you have watched, this is a book you can check out. Wow, the detail is just incredible. Like many of the artworks that you see here probably would require you to just pause and just admire the detail, because there is just so many things to see in one drawing. Okay, we have some simple, relatively speaking, drawings here of Japanese houses. Let's just flip quickly to the back. So we have Japanese towns, the streets, temples. Well, this guy has drawn like so many different types of backgrounds. And the line art is really clean. I notice he likes to use very clean, uniform line width, which is interesting because sometimes when you are creating architectural drawings, you may want to use thicker lines for objects in the foreground and thinner lines in the background, but from what I can see, the line width, the line weight looks consistent throughout, regardless of whether the subject or the elements are in the foreground or in the background. Yeah, the line width, they look pretty uniform to me. This is really incredible. This is very inspiring. And this is a lot of work. This is an incredible amount of work created over decades. I mean, you not only need to know how to draw, but you really need the discipline to go and create this amount of work. I think the discipline part is probably more important than knowing how to draw. Because with discipline, you can learn how to draw. And with discipline, you can draw all this. This is incredible. So all the sketches are in black and white. I'm not sure how they add colors later on, but since these are all line art, you can probably scan them and then add colors on top or below the line art, and then they will be used in the animation. So all the texts were written in Japanese, and there is no English translation. Wow, this is a lot. One thing I like about this book also is you can see how they stitch the scene, for storytelling. So you have to stitch the scene and place your camera or place your viewpoint at the correct place to get the proper perspective for storytelling. And you have to decide this early on, because if you make a mistake, I mean, how much time are you going to spend to redraw? Yeah. So all this the composition, the framing has to be decided quite early on. Wow, this is incredible. The buildings in front, they are very detailed, but simplified, and the buildings behind, they are simplified. This is an amazing sketch. An amazing example on simplification. Well, there is actually a lot to learn from this book, even though everything is in Japanese. I mean, just by looking at the sketches, sorry, these are not sketches, just by looking at the background art, the illustrations, you can actually learn a lot. So if you want to buy this book, purchase links are in the video description below, and those are affiliate links. So if you buy through those links, I get to earn some commission, but at no extra cost to you, and your purchase supports my YouTube channel and the work that I do here, which allows me to feature more art books like this in the future. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.